He doesn't want to be saved.
My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all like 5 years. Y'all for 5 years. Y'all.
5 years, bro. There's no way Travis Hunter's girl is on my DMs, bro.
I mean, I think at this point, God has sent this guy every kind of signal, message, thing in the sky to tell him that this is not the woman for him. So I think at this point, I mean, he's just kind of being delusional about it. I get it though. At that age, I think, what is he, 21, 22?
Okay.
I mean, listen, he's this might be like the first girl that he found really attractive that likes him.
Okay. Would you,
Okay.
would you have done this?
No.
At
no,
21?
No.
At 19?
No.
At 17?
No.
At 15?
No.
Okay, so that's not an excuse.
No. I mean, I'm just saying, like, he's young.
Is he young?
He's I mean, he's young, bro. He's a young boy. In America, he's young. You know, in America, it's like,
All right, I hear you.
we live in a constant state of like arrested development, where it's like you're 20,
No, facts.
you're 19, you're 18, you're not even considered an adult, which
That's
is
facts.
weird as hell to me.
It's stupid. And I don't want to keep cutting you off, but I'll say this. I'll say, personally speaking, I myself, and I know many guys that grew up with me, would not put up with this, what he's putting up with, just because we were 18, 19, and we had a woman that we were attracted to. And yes, have I been really attracted to a woman before who's shown interest in me, and I start fumbling over my words and looking like a fool? Yeah, sure. But would I have put up with this? No.
Never. Yeah.
No. But anyways, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I just think at the end of the day, like, there's some dudes, like, not everybody has our kind of personality. I think that's also like a personality thing. There are some people, he seems like he's more of like, when it comes to relationships, because you can be ambitious in one area of your life and be passive in another area of your life.
Yeah.
It's obviously that he's more ambitious about football, and that's the area in his life where he constantly improves, where he sees things and like. But in relationships, that's just one thing that it just seems like he's just not great at, and I think it just comes with him just not knowing. I think, especially now with Gen Z, their experience with dating is very limited. I think a lot of them don't have a chance to regular date like how we were able to date when we were younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger, with social media thing, yes. So like Facebook when I was younger, when I was in high school, was big, but it didn't like consume us, right? So we still met girls when we were going to the fair, when we were walking around, we were going to the mall. So we've had a lot of different experiences with a lot of different women in a short amount of time. I think with Gen Z, it's a little bit different because their world is virtual. And some of them grew up during COVID, which it seems like he's young, so he probably was during the COVID era. So that's like less interaction. So on top of it, like that's gonna add an extra layer of awkwardness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for me to judge him the way that I could judge us, because in our day and age, like we come in contact with so many different women just from doing so many different things because everybody's outside.
Yeah, I admit, those days are great. I feel bad for the kids that did not get to experience that. And I think you're right to an extent. With that being said,
Hell no.
I'm just saying, like, let's count, what has happened? Oh, hold on, okay. Okay, first I want to say this. He's known all these things. These things are not new to him. How do we know he's known all these things? Because they've snitched on themselves. She's come out and she said he used to chauffeur her to these parties and wait outside.
That's crazy as hell.
Okay? Wait outside while she's getting her cheeks grabbed by another man. Okay. So we know that he knew that at least. Now, did he know that she was a video vixen beforehand? Maybe not. By the way, speaking of that video vixen story, people were like dogging her for it. Oh,
Yeah.
whatever. She's like, she made a post. And I don't know I think she made a post and this has been confirmed. She said, laugh out loud, y'all are crazy or something like that. I did not sleep with him on that day. And in capital letters, that day.
That's wild.
What does that imply? She slept with
She
him.
didn't do it on that day.
Right. She did it a different day. Also, there are receipts. She was sliding in people's DMs, 4 years ago? How long did Travis say they've been together? 5 years? Ooh. Come on, bro. This man is...
That part I didn't know.
Yeah. This man, listen, it's enough all this stuff she's doing to embarrass him as far as the whole Nike situation. Like, how long do I have to wait here? Or acting all bratty on the sideline, or not standing up for him when he won the Heisman. All that's enough. But now online, calling him a cheater. I mean, are you really trying to dog him out like that? Oh, she got permission to call you a cheater? That's already lame. Checking him online. He's, oh, I'm sorry, baby. Come on, man. This guy, I think, I don't know, man. He's obviously a physical
Yeah.
he's a physical gifted guy,
Yeah.
no doubt. But I don't know,
Yeah, I
man.
mean, I think it has to go with self-esteem, bro. Because I think if
Yeah.
you have a healthy self-esteem, there's no way that you're accepting it. Like, even one thing on this list is unacceptable for me.
What's this?
Like, no, just anything,
Oh
like
yeah, no,
everything
no,
you just
no, no,
mentioned,
yeah.
like one of those things that you just mentioned,
Alone.
any of them,
Right.
like alone by themselves, I'm like, oh hell no, I'm out.
Right.
Like, beep
Exactly.
beep,
Exactly.
Roadrunner, I'm out.
Exactly.
But like, just like everything that he's willing to tolerate, to me, it just feels like he just has lower self-esteem, and is the fact. And here's the thing. He's mad that a lot of people, a lot of older men are trying to warn him against this. Like, even I think Bow Wow came out, and Bow Wow is someone, Bow Wow, listen, people go on, or Bow Wow has the most experience with a lot of these video vixens, because he's been famous since he's been like 8.
Facts.
You know, so he's have experience doing this, and he's trying to tell you, like, listen, I almost married a couple women like this. She's not the one. I can tell a woman like that from a mile away. That's her, not you. Get out of there. And unfortunately for him, it's just like he can't accept fair criticism from other people because he thinks they're hating. Other grown men aren't hating on you, and I don't understand why some people take that, like, don't take that into accountability. They think that, like, okay, well, he's hating on, like, what? Logically think about, why would that older man be hating on your relationship?
Yeah.
He has no investment in it, but he does have investment in seeing you do well, and it's sad to see. Listen, and I have siblings, I have cousins, I've had other friends where they're in a situation where they're with a girl, and I'm like, I can see it from a mile away, because as a young man, you go through things, and you can tell. You can tell when something is starting to slide this way and it shouldn't be sliding this way. Girls do the same thing. And you'll see it a lot of times. Girls will warn each other online, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're just trying to look out for him and say that, listen, we see so much potential. You could be so much greater, but your life will be derailed if you mess with the wrong woman.
Absolutely. That's. I mean, there's nothing else to be said about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I will say something else about it. What I wonder, like, what people that are actually close to him are saying to him. Like, his teammates, like Coach Prime. What are they saying? They have to be saying something. Are they letting this man just drown like that? Or are they trying to, like, tiptoe around it? Like, hey, bro, you know, they're probably afraid to say something to him. I don't know. But if I was Coach Prime, I mean, I'm not going to say, I'd like to imagine I would try to at least be like, bro. But maybe Coach Prime knows her a little bit, and maybe he's like, I don't want to. I don't know. I don't really know, but.
Man, I think he's just hard-headed. I think
Yeah,
a lot
probably.
of people have definitely told him
Yeah.
that he's messing up. I mean, I don't even say he's messing up his life, but he's just I just don't think she's the one. And I think multiple people have told him. Like, I have personal friends that I know that, like, for example, one of my friends had been in a relationship with this one woman, and everybody told him not to do it. Everybody told him not to do it. Like, she's bad for you. Like, your life is not going to work out. And then eventually he ended up marrying her. And like, every time that people hang out with this one person, they just see that he just looks miserable. But it's like, hey, everybody told you. Everybody and their mom told you not to do it, and you end up doing it. Some people, like I said, God sent this man every message. He probably even put that shit, he probably even put that thing in the sand, like, don't do it, and he still decided to do it. So at this point, you want to sink? Go sink.
Yeah, it is what it is at this point. I mean, he's about to make her very rich, so I guess he's doing a community service. I don't know what to say.
Community service.
Bro, he's about to make her very rich.
Yeah, he don't want to be saved, man. J. Cole tried to tell him first.
J. Cole, shout out to J. Cole.
So ultimately, guys, I'm going to say that Travis made the worst decision. He continues to make bad decisions, and he can't take criticism.
Yeah.
Bro, it's bad when you have that much talent and people are talking about your girlfriend over your talent.
Bro.
Like, there's...
Enough said.
Yeah.
He literally just won the Heisman. He's a two-way player. I mean, he's a beast. And yeah, they're all talking about the fact I know her name. And I'm not trying to throw too much shade. I mean, I guess at this point,
she's throwing shade. Like, everything, it's funny. Like, everything that could possibly be exposed about her has been exposed.
Yeah. It sucks, too. Because, I mean, honestly, it's tough in his position, too. Because, I mean, you want someone you come up with who you think really likes you for you, and who you can see, like, okay, she's the person who I'm going to have kids with and will be by me no matter what. She's been by me when I didn't have anything. She's by me now. So maybe he looks at her that way, because if you find someone new now, there's always that little thing in the back of your mind of, is she with me because of my money, or is she with me because of me? So
But
it's tough.
I mean, at what cost? Like, look at this thing. Is this girl? Look at what she's done. Even when she was with him, she's out there with other people. So at what point are you gonna, like?
No, I know.
What's the like, to me? It's like, what's the difference?
Yeah, I get you.
The only difference now is, like, he'd probably get with a new girl, and that new girl is probably more likely to be loyal than his new girl. I mean, then his old girl, because now she's like, okay, well, I don't want to lose the bag like the last girl. So I mean,
Dang, that's tough to have someone be with you just because they don't want to lose a bag is nasty work.
good decision, bad decision.
Oh, come on now, this is a terrible decision.
All right, guys. So, do you think Travis is making a good decision and he should marry her, or do you think he's making a bad decision? He's ruining his life. All right, decision makers, don't get with the wrong person.